All right, everybody. It's that time. Come on in. And let's see where this goes. Give me a moment so I can do my share outs. Won't take me long. Oops. That was silly of me. Um. Home. There we go. Man, this thing is made. They've really made this interesting. Okay, let's try this. Create post. Okay. Okay, now. Won't take but a second. There we go. Now that's started. Now, send that post. There we go. All right, now do this. Facebook is trying to get very, very, very complicated. It will take me just a minute. I want to make sure I get my share outs to people who want to know about it. And one more person there. And then I have to do a couple other people. I don't even know if they want to come anymore. Some people try. I try very hard to see if people want to come to the meditations, but I don't know anymore. People are caught up in their lives, and I understand that. Everybody is busy. And I guess I understand. Life can be very busy. Although I think people need to realize that there's no reason to be so busy that they forget to enjoy themselves and to be a part of things and to be calm and to be quiet. Being quiet is helpful. It's actually kind of needed. Being able to rest. And that's what we're going to do is talk about relaxing to go to sleep. So tonight, I want you to close your eyes. And take a breath. And it's okay, just take a breath. And let yourself be quiet. Tonight, it's all about letting go. Go ahead and allow yourself to put either a line or roots down into the earth. Once you've done that, start a flow of your energy that can come from any source. You don't have to recognize it for it to flow. Let any energy from the last couple days of manipulation join the flow down into earth. And let any energy about all the turmoil that keeps you from relaxing join the flow down into earth. And let any energy about all the busyness that's bringing summer signal, let that join the flow down into earth. People, when they get busy, forget about themselves many times. Have you forgotten about yourself? Have you forgotten that you deserve to relax? I always have found it interesting how people have sat there and gone, oh, I need this vacation, and they make all these plans and make it all busy. Is that really a vacation? When my wife and I got together, her friends said, well, you're going to go on vacation. What are you going to do? Where are you going to go? Because she told them where we were going to, and they're like, okay, there's all these neat things you can go do. And she got herself so wound up in the gotta do things. When I got there, or when we got there, I told her, we don't have to do anything. The only thing you have to do is eat, sleep, and poop. The rest is negotiable. And she said, but then we're not getting out. And I said, but does a vacation mean you have to get out? It means you do what it takes to refresh yourself. Let any of those ideas of doing so many things join the flow down into earth. Nowadays, when my wife and I go on vacation, I tell her when we get there, we go get any last minute groceries that we want to grab. And then I tell her, go to bed. When you make it out, you make it out. Go to bed. And it may take a day or two for her to really get out. She'll get up long enough to go for a walk along the beach. But then she goes right back to bed for the first day or two. And then we start venturing out. It's her chance to refresh the stress of life. What do you do to refresh? I'm retired, and I've had people say, "Well, you don't, you're retired. You don't do it." No, I don't do that much, but I am busy. Even retirees are busy, and we have to do something to refresh. So when I go with my wife on vacation, we both refresh. We both refresh in different ways, but it's the same thing. What do you do for you? Let any energy about not doing things for you join the flow down into earth. Sometimes that's a hard thing to do, is just do something for you. Vacations, a lot of times it's, when we're parents, it's, we got to do something for the kids. And when it's couples, it's, we got to do something for each other. But when it comes to couples, if you're smart, you say, what do we both want to do? Usually the word relax comes up. And you say, okay, let's build off relax. My wife and I have been over to Hawaii. And we learned from vacationing in other spots that you don't want to fill your calendar too much. So every other day you go do something, not every day. And the first 1 or 2 days you do nothing. You allow yourself to recuperate, especially flying to Hawaii. You have to recuperate from the flight. But then it's about just being quiet. My wife and I, when we went over to Hawaii, we would take a book or two and just go outside on the porch and read. We're enjoying the fresh air. We're enjoying the sunlight, the ocean, but we're being quiet. Let go of all that energy that prevents you from being quiet, and let that go down into earth. You may wonder what I do when I go out camping and why the reason I look forward to it so much. I go out, I do setup, I do it by myself about an hour. And then I'm quiet. That's all. If it's nice outside, I put up my awning and I sit outside and I'm quiet. If it's not great outside, I'm inside being quiet. Allowing the vibration of movement that goes on around to just wash away. Let it go. Be quiet. It's a hard thing to do sometimes. People forget it way too often. The world is a distraction if you allow it to be. It's your choice if you let it. Let any energy about the world distracting you from being who and what you are. Join the flow down into the earth. I try to do things that I can enjoy moment to moment. And if you don't understand what that means, you may not, most likely are not, enjoying your moment to moment. Moment to moment means you're not pushing to get things constantly done. You're not pushing to your next this, your next that. If you smoke, you're pushing to your next cigarette. If you allow yourself to just move and be quiet, moments go forward and they keep going. It's not this. It's just a nice day. Today, the weather was not exactly nice for me. It caused me some pain. But the day in and of itself flowed nicely. It was a nice moment. The whole day. And that makes a difference. Let go of the energy that tells you you have to grab at moments and let that join the flow down into earth. And then breathe. Doing things for you is important. And it shouldn't take major planning to do so. With me, even with my RV, when I go motorhome or when I go camping, I look forward to it. I really look forward to it. But it doesn't take much to put it together. I do a little thing here, a little thing there. Tomorrow is when I have to do the big thing, which is pull the RV forward, hook up my dolly, and then position my car on the dolly. That's it. And then I take my motorhome and car out to the campsite, undo the car, and back the RV in and set up. It's all in perspective. I actually look forward to that. It's movement. What is your movement? If you work, having nothing to separate the days can be very disheartening. Doing simple things like camping breaks those days up into nice moments. Giving you the ability to appreciate what's in front of you. Let any negative energy that keeps you from enjoying some time for you, and let that join the flow down into earth. One day at a time, move forward. Let any remaining energy from our talk join the flow down into the earth. And once all that has flowed down into the earth, stop the flow of your energy down into earth. Bring your lines and roots back up into you. And just sit there for a moment. And refresh. You're okay now. I'm not here to harm you. And you don't need to harm yourself. You're okay. No one's here to judge you. Think about all the things that you can do if you choose to. One moment at a time, one day at a time. It is what we want and what we decide it is. I will not be on Thursday, Saturday, or Sunday. I will be out camping. And I will be coming in during the day, but not in the evening. I will be back next Tuesday, refreshed. Find your refresh, please. Do something for you, please. It's important because you're important. Thank you for coming tonight. Again, like I said, I will see you next Tuesday on YouTube, refreshed and ready to smile. Thank you for coming tonight. I love all of you. Get some rest.